So with the Green Deen Tribe, that was one of the core intentions and one of the core foundations of it is to facilitate spaces where that connection can happen, facilitate spaces where we as Muslims can be with nature. We can be in nature, but also with nature. And that moment and that interaction is not just something that is great for our physical health, and it's not just something that's great for our mental health, and it's not something that's just great for our emotional health, but also there's something incredibly nourishing to our spiritual health. It's incredibly nurturing to our relationship with Allah. It's incredibly nurturing to our understanding and our love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. A lot of connection to fiṭra, right? A really beautiful connection to reconnecting to fiṭra in a way of, I think what happens when we connect to our fiṭra is that there's a beautiful softness that comes through. And what I find and what we're trying to do is just putting somebody in nature, it starts to strip back this false idea of who we are, this false sense of self that we have, all these things that we've attached and we start to identify with in ourself. It starts to kind of mold away. And then all you're left with is this really beautiful fiṭra, right? This really beautiful connection to the soul, connection to the ruh. And I think it's the same when you find yourself in nature. It's if you want to be the most closest to your fitrah, is to find yourself in nature where there is a constant remembrance of Allah. Like all of the trees are in dhikr of Allah. All of the blades of grass are in dhikr of Allah. The birds are in dhikr of Allah. So without you even trying, without you kind of making it an intentional thing like what we did in our early retreats, that it almost puts you in harmony and in sync with that part of yourself.